Okay, Baker and Molasses at the movies.
Hi, Roxy. How are you?
Sounds like we're at the French Riviera.
I know, it's great. I love this.
I like it too.
I love accordion music.
That is nice.
We needed it today.
We are at the Have and Have Not at the Sarasota Cinematheque. Great establishment.
Yeah, it's cool. Crowd is filling in a little bit.
It's filling in. They should fill in. This is a classic.
Yeah, we're going to test Bogey's drawing power today.
Yes.
Bogey and Bacall, this is her first film.
I haven't seen it in years, so I called my dad for intel. He couldn't help me.
No,
I think he was 6 old Milwaukee's in. I love him, though.
6 old Milwaukee's in.
He's like, Punk, I can't help
you. I need 6 old Milwaukee's after this weekend.
Oh, I know.
This is her first time they cast eyes upon each other. They would marry a year from the time.
You can tell the chemistry, too.
Yeah, you can see it. It's
the cigarette
spicy.
Scene. Yes.
And Howard Hawks, just one of the great directors, underrated directors of all time. And it's a Hemingway book.
Yeah.
That was turned into a William Faulkner screenplay.
Right.
And Hemingway worked on it. And the old story is that Hawks told Hemingway, he says, I'm going to take your worst book that you ever wrote and make it into a great film.
That's cool.
And he took very little from the book, though. It's that To Have and Have Not is about the have and have nots, literally, but they focused it on the personalities of the two protagonists in there.
Well, speaking of that, that's a perfect segue, because Mark Eggers originally wrote The Lighthouse. Well, he had the idea. And then he was like, I can't do this anymore. And then his brother, Robert, took it up and said, can I have it? And then, did it. But he's giving his brother credit, which is cool.
Yeah, so I don't know that backstory, which is so interesting to me now. I'm delving into this, and it had such a short run. I caught it on the last day in Sarasota. It's
not there anymore?
No.
That's a sin and a half.
It's a sin because, I want ladies first. I want you to tell me, because you're a big Defoe guy, as I am.
I texted you this, and I shouldn't have even told you that, but 2 times in my life I wanted to get up and say, oh my God, to a performance. One was live, Angela Bassett on the mountaintop.
Okay.
Rapped the civil rights for 6-7 minutes straight, never skipped a beat. The whole civil rights movement, she rapped it. It was unbelievable. And then this movie with Willem Dafoe's monologue, I literally was like, I can't even stand it. It was so good.
Yeah, there's another level there.
I wanted to scream out and go, are you serious?
Yeah, if I'm just going to say it, if this doesn't win a Best Oscar for him, nothing will.
I know.
Because it's, to me, and it's not even a makeup, although to me I give it to him for Florida Project, to me I give it to him for Van Gogh.
Yeah.
If you tell me, and I will challenge anyone, and I'll have money people back up and prove to me that this is not a superior performance easily than Joaquin Phoenix. I do not want to hear it.
Totally.
There's one note in that, and it's really overdone.
Right.
This is Shakespearean.
It's a masterpiece.
And it's beautifully shot.
Oh, the cinematography is
beautifully shot.
Real.
Oh, it's a masterpiece.
Black
it is.
Black and white. It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, and the other gentleman, Robert Pattinson.
Pattinson was equally, not equally, but
he's
really
right
good.
there. Yeah, it's just stunning work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really sad that, like you said, that it's not playing longer, and it doesn't have more of a wide release.
It's just like the Peanut Butter Falcon.
Oh, my Peanut Butter Falcon! I need Peanut Butter Falcon after every violent film.
All right, we should have an immediate.
I need
turnstile. The Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yes, you need to be sent over there to Peanut Butter Falcon.
Debrief.
Because, films like Joker, and I saw it, and I scheduled it for my film class. Longbow Key would not go there. My Longbow Key class, they turned me down. They voted again. They said, no, we don't want to see it. But my Jewish Federation group.
I can't wait to see what Millie thinks.
Oh.
Okay, I had a very astute, young busboy at, it's on Siesta Key, a restaurant.
Okay.
Who came out and said, I saw it 3 times. My parents never let me see violence. It didn't jade me. I thought it was a great psychological study. And I high-fived him. I'm still not saying it's a great film. Lighthouse,
I think there's great things. I think there's great things in it.
Yeah.
Including the performance.
Great scenes.
But we talk about this. We're going to allude to this film. We'll talk more in detail about it, because it's going to have a run at Burns Court.
Oof.
The Parasite is a very... I'm always about the writing, and I was really challenged in this because there's so much of this film that I don't usually get jealous or envious, but I'm watching it play out, and like that French movie. You saw the French movie.
Yeah.
It was sweet
and
smart,
right,
and well written,
right.
and it's all based. So then I have to analyze the writing in this. I'm not going to reckon any plot points because it's almost 2 movies.
It is. It's
and
amazing.
It's twists and turns.
Yeah.
And like, how does this rate compared to that other Asian film, Shoplifters, that we all like? Shoplifters, I really loved.
I almost like Shoplifters better.
Yeah.
This was more shocking, so I think it's going to get more praise. But I really like Shoplifters better as far as moving me emotionally.
It's more of an even picture.
This definitely stayed with me. I mean, there's so much about class warfare.
Will you go back and see this again?
I think I would.
Yeah, you're gonna uncover your eyes though.
Well, and my ears.
Oh yeah. So
okay.
There's a line in this movie. I want to play off of this. One of the protagonists, one of the people, I won't say who, says the limo driver doesn't go over the line.
Yeah.
But then he alludes to that.
Right.
Is there a line for violence as there is in comedy? Is there a line? I don't think there is in comedy. I think comedy is different. I think comedy, if you're at a comedy club,
right,
I think everything plays. If you go to a comedy club, and even if it's recorded,
right,
go in there prepared. If somebody's, like Don Rickles was the master, he could go after, but he didn't do it with a meanness.
Right.
But is there a line with violence is what I'm saying. Is it gratuitous? Is it cheap?
I think if this was a little less violent, Parasite, it had such great messages but it didn't have the moments Shoplifters did. I'm serious.
Yes.
For me, the moments there weren't enough moments for me in this to make me feel emotionally. In total, yes, but not like moments.
Because there's a lot. I mean, if you tell people after they see this film, and I don't want to ruin plot points, because there's so many laughs in this film.
Yeah.
And yet there's a dark.
Right. Well, I wish the ending was so poignant. I wish there were more poignant pieces in the heat. It was the only poignant part to me was the end. It's the only time I really felt emotionally.
That's interesting.
I mean, intellectually, I was like getting it.
No, and humor. It had a lot of humor in there.
I loved it, but like I didn't feel until the end.
So today's film, we're talking about like at Cinematheque, which is Bogart and Bacall, 75 years old. Last month, is about 3 weeks ago that this film premiered. 75 years ago.
Wow.
You haven't seen it in a while.
No.
We can talk about what you think about it after seeing it again. Yeah. But I think this film is it's kind of what I miss about, I see it in some of the small pictures today, Lucky, Locke, films like that.
Right.
Less is more. There's magic on the screen in here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't force it with shock.
Yeah.
I felt like Joker just was trying to one up.
And I think even today's movie, Parasite, was a little too shocking, and not enough emotion or chemistry. I think.
So give me numbers on Parasite, because I like to get your read. So if let's say Shoplifters, and I'm going to start with it. Shoplifters to me from last, which I like Capernaum even better, which is to me a 95, 96, 97.
Yeah.
I loved the film, the Oscar Hardy film with the Penelope Cruz and Javier Bardem.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows.
Exactly.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's still 95. But I thought Capernaum was a 96, 97, 90, and Shoplifters was in like a 92.3.
Yeah.
So what is this film,
I'd say 90 because of what it was trying to do.
Okay.
Maybe even a little higher.
So Lighthouse, what does Lighthouse do?
I don't want to see Best Picture, which a lot of people are saying.
Best Foreign Picture.
Well, some people want it to sweep everything.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to win. It's not going to win the best. I don't think.
Okay, so Motherless Brooklyn. I don't think that's going to do it, but I'm seeing that Monday. I'm
going to see it.
That.
I have a friend of ours that's in that. Catherine's friend, Oli Huskovy. He's billed about 8th in the film.
Cool.
He's a graduate of Brooklyn. He's a graduate of Booker.
Okay.
He's in that. I'm going to schedule that one for the class. I think I want to see Motherless Brooklyn.
That's a passion project.
Yeah, I love him.
Guy. He's amazing.
So you give what do you give Lighthouse then? Is Lighthouse in
higher?
100? You give 100 to out?
It's definitely high 90s.
I give 100 to it. Because I don't think you can see anything more real than what he was.
No, it's Hitchcockian too, don't you think? Like we didn't see a lot. There were 3 violent parts. I had to shut my eyes.
Yes,
but that's it.
Yes.
It was.
How about the dirt?
The suspense. Oh my gosh.
I won't even mention that. It was like a painting.
Yes.
Oh.
It was unreal. Give the man an Oscar.
Oh
please.
My God! Get Willem Dafoe.
Please.
So I guess are we wrapped?
Ready to roll. Yeah.
We wrapped.
Thank you, Gus.
Thank you. See you guys at the movies, Baker and Molasses. Sweet, slow, sticky, cookies.
No calories.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
Right, thanks. That was cool.
Yeah.
How many minutes? Was that about 12, 13, 14?
I think it says, let me put my glasses on.
Yeah, I hear you.